right, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Welcome back. Get ready. We got a fun one. First topic, we're talking about gift codes, 7 active gift codes that are there. These are codes that dropped over the last 1 year, but some of them we didn't even know still work, and they have confirmed here today. These are all the active codes you can redeem if you are a new player, returning player. Pretty much if you've played the game over the last year, you probably know about these codes, and you might have already redeemed them. But to the new players watching and also the returning players, this is for you. 7 active gift codes. Take a look. Make sure to check if you've redeemed them. Like and subscribe. Here we go. So first thing, we talked about this last video, or like 3 videos, 4 videos ago. I don't even know when. These were the 4 codes that I told you are the active ones, but there's actually more. So light and dark is the newest code. This is the one that just dropped. If you have redeemed it already, it dropped from the anniversary stream. Make sure to get this. It's 30 diamonds. Very cool, very easy code. There was one that dropped for TGS a few months ago. Pretty much. It was at a low point in the game where a lot of players weren't actually here. Please be aware, 7DS TGS 2025 is a code that works that will give you an additional 30 diamonds if you haven't already redeemed it. Boar Hat Season 3, 10 diamonds. 7DS GC X 7DSi is also there. Again, UR pendant will be given to you. PDKOO 2025 gift is also there for these rewards associated. And again, there's 2 more codes, one of them being Supernova, one of them being 7DS 4K. That's a total of, again, 2 codes plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 7 currently active gift codes. If you haven't redeemed any of these codes, please do so. If you've redeemed some of them, just make sure you've redeemed all of them. Go through, try out the list, see if you have any left to go, because again, a lot of people are coming back, a lot of people are downloading the game. This might be the time to again check, because there's a lot of you who might not have done this. All right, to all the experts and people who played the last 1 year, congrats. You get credit for being on top of things, I guess. All right, so worth mentioning. Wanted to show it to you and make sure you guys have this handled out. Pretty simple. Let's hop up into the topics ahead. Here we go. Next up, I wanted to give a more simplified guide and also let you know to start doing this now. Pretty much pushing your combat class on your account is one of the best things to do right now, especially because they kicked up a new set of reward track added into the game, part of the entire combat class section. By going over here in your menu, please do so first, by the way. First of the update, if you haven't already, go over here to combat class, make sure to check this screen because you will potentially have rewards that you didn't claim. They only give you the rewards upon clicking this screen. It will also, I think, give you a tutorial and let you know that the 4 Koa stuff was added in. They also added 4 new constellations, but that's like whale territory, okay? For most of you, though, you should be able to pick up some rewards over here. For example, my account is at 17 million combat class, so I have this buff over here. But for some of you, you might have lesser of that. You might be at 2 million, might be at 3 million, whatever. But pretty much, it's a new reward track added into the game. Also, a lot of GP added into the game, too. So make sure to spend your GP, put your constellations up, and get that way sort of done ASAP. But again, this is a new mechanic they added in. Farming and putting your account up as soon as possible is now even more important, even better, especially at this time of the year when there's 2 insane manners, one being the current one, and then one being the end of year one coming soon, which you need to summon for, because always that's how it is, right? This is the sexiest banner of all time, up and coming. It'll be the best unit probably of all time. That's sort of how they do things with all of these end of years, and it's 240 gems locked away here. You could probably push upwards to, I would say, like, where does it start getting hard? Like 10 million plus, it starts to get a little bit harder. But if you are around in the lower regions, you can definitely push harder. In like 2 to 5 mils, 5 to 10 mils, I would still say there is a lot of stuff in this event to really push you ahead. And what are those things? Let me show you how to increase combat class as fast as possible, and with this Annie, what you can do now. So first, what is one of the best ways to obtain combat class? It's obtaining characters. That's why this banner is so lucrative, because you have the ability to summon anybody you want. It's, again, the only issue being, hope you pull something. So that's the issue. But it is worth mentioning, obtaining just a character just like that increases it, what, already 20,000-ish CC, because that's what the character's pulled at, or at least leveled up to, right, upon just basic materials. Over here, there's also free manners. These things for dupes, these things for extra coins, if you were to use those in other contents, farming and such. This is, again, where it is. Make sure you use all your free pulls you always have for these banners, because again, there's a lot of them given during anniversaries and such. Make sure you obtain any free character that you don't have. Obtaining a character is one of the biggest ways to increase. Just know that. That's again where wheels come in, but still, it's worth mentioning. Jumping box events, especially this one. always use these. The first one literally gives you gear sets like this. You can have the ability to build a full gear set for somebody HP defense. Sitting with your box, putting everybody on HP defense gear that you're not using is the best thing to do. If there's a character like Hauser, you're not using Hauser ever. You leave Hauser with HP defense on him because it's the highest amount of combat class that can be gained on a character sitting in your inventory, right? If you're never using them, they need to have some sort of gear on them. Please, even if it's attack crit, even if it's attack defense, whatever it is, just make sure you go into your box and check that every character has a gear set attached to them. And also check it's the proper gear set. Don't just have a character with 4 attack and 2 random things that don't even give any benefits, like attack and 2 HP. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything at all. Please make sure that you check and you have the perfect, again, gear sets to everybody. Maybe it's not even a gear set they use. Just make sure that if anything you can do, have as much HP gear on everybody in the box as possible. The characters you use, they rock with attack or whatever you need to. You are gear, whatever it is, but just make sure most of the unused ones have that gear set. That gives the most CC. There's a bunch of upgrade materials everywhere here. There's a bunch of free relics. There's a bunch of goodies throughout this entire event here. More gear, more stuff like that. Free characters that will help you already if you don't have them. They'll be built for you. There's a lot of goodies, so make sure to hop into all the event stuff. There is a lot to give you some pretty decent boosts. And also a lot of stuff just to give you extra rewards, correct? Especially with these shops over here. Pretty nice, pretty simple. Next, how does one increase combat class? That is by LRing a character, big combat class increase. That is also by upgrading characters just by doing this stuff over here, which again is a cap, but mostly have the characters you're using fully built. That's a simple answer. There's also the concept of True Awakening and Awakening. Most players should be awakening the entire box, not True Awakening, not SA Coin Awakening. Their entire box should literally be sitting there with a 6-star True Awakening token being used. It's a very simple task. It's very easy. Go farm free stages, get that currency, transfer it into a True Awakening token, and True Awaken them. Or awaken them. The word True Awakening is not there. Awaken them. 6-star, awaken them. There's also forgotten coins. You have those coins, you have 1-step coins. Make sure you use them because you have probably characters you've never built. And there are these new mechanics for, again, characters released, I believe, before 2023 that can be used with True Awakening, forgotten 1-step coins that can be built and help you push that as well. There is now True Awakening, which is a mechanic most of the community ignores, but it's still CC at the end of the day, and it will help you at least push a bit higher, so please take care of that. The biggest thing is gear. That's it. The biggest thing to build a character properly is by putting the proper gear sets on them, by building the gear sets, by URing the gear sets, by rolling the proper stats, by rolling the highest stats. That is where the biggest CC gains are. And during these annies, with the salvage rates up and everything, you should be farming gear, maxing out gear on all your characters. And again, most of your inventory should kind of sit there, HP gear, try to be maxed out. And you will gain a lot of CC. You genuinely will. If you have a lot of these sitting around, use them. If you have a lot of these sitting around, use them. If they're gonna help you push, you might also have those SR ones, like for example these ones over here, which you could select. Put them on. Even though it's going to be a lower upgrade cost, but still with a maxed set and at least maxed out stats, it will still be very good to use. Correct? It will be. So highly recommend that's like a sort of thing that you chase. There's also just crafting relics in general. This is one of the most ignored things too. Building relics gives a lot of CC and GP. By also upgrading said relics, it gives a lot of CC and GP as well. This is stuff over here that you can upgrade. Remember that it's another content to farm, but it is worth doing. And that also, again, extends to all the characters you have. As you see over here, a lot of them are True Awaken, or like the most used characters for any account. They'll probably be the ones that you've True Awaken and such. And those are the ones that are worth it. LRing characters, LRing LR collection characters, that's also a big GP and CC boost. So if you're looking for ways to do it, it's just by progressing, building, putting on gear, maxing out gear, rolling for gear. If you have free cosmetics, obtain cosmetics, whatever, that's there too. Yes, duplicates are there, but let's be real here. 616 doesn't really give too much combat class. It's mostly gear, building, stuff like that. For example, if I go much lower on my box over here, just to show it to you, for example, I have Melly here. This is a character that I don't use. He has an HP gear set just sitting there. HP gear set, HP gear set, HP gear set. You see, I'm going to have this for most of the characters down here because that's what it is. It's how you build CC. If you want to, this is the biggest way and the quickest way to do it. On all of your characters, have them gear sets with HP. Do it that way. Post that, start building the character. Max them out to 100, give them this stuff over here. Obviously, only build characters you need to build. Don't be just building random characters just because you want to. Try to aim towards the ones that you're going to use because there's not enough mats. I can tell you now to build everybody. There's enough mats to build who you want. So build the powerful ones first, get that out of the way, and then again progress so that you're able to unlock higher CC and stuff like that. And remember also, GP doesn't help you, but it is worth mentioning also, when you do get to a point, you can reroll these stats over here and get higher stats to help you push your account. That will give you more damage, more stuff like that, HP, all of that, but I don't think it affects 100% on the CC side. So just be aware, this is the system there too, but this is more stat-based. Okay, there's also cosmetics, maxing them out, and taking care of things like that. And remember, next month is like the biggest CC increase you can get. There are so many good events coming back that will help you so much. So, happy grinding, best of luck. Just wanted to update this, talk about some of the best ways to gain CC, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's where it currently stands. Those are the main ways to do it. I don't think I really missed anything. 6-6, gear, upgrade, True Awaken, Holy Relics, Holy Relic upgrade, max out characters, just make sure to awaken your entire box. Make sure your entire box sits on whatever gear set they can. Have cosmetics, upgrade cosmetics. That's pretty much it there too. And yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna cope I didn't miss anything. And if I did, yell at me in the comments and yell at the comments too. Take care. Peace out.